I want to show you how to uninstall it. I like to use a #2 Phillips screwdriver to get the door handle trim out of the way. Next is a 7mm socket. These are the bolts that cause all the issues with the armrest. And then you just pull it out. You get all the Christmas trees on the back side that need to be unclipped from the door. On the back side, once you get the door panel out, there are 4 plastic screws. You use a 7mm socket again to get these out. And armrest will fall right off. Here are my brackets and the armrest I'm repairing today. You can see that the back mount is absolutely trashed on this armrest. You can see that these are going to wrap around all different parts of the mount. That way you get a lot of surface to reinforce with the metal brackets. This front mount is actually in really good condition, but from my standpoint, I like to install it anyway. This thing's going to be stronger than it was from the factory. First thing to do, once I have the armrest out, is to clean up all this foam that overshot when they made the armrest. This will give it a nice tight fit to the plastic, especially when we're gluing the brackets in. You want all that plastic open to the adhesive. I like to use a flathead screwdriver, but any sort of pick or an Exacto knife, that'll do the same thing. This is probably the longest part of the whole process. Yeah, there's another broken part of the rear mount. It's got a crack in it, making it loose. Even though I'm not gluing the front, I still do the same thing. Still get all that extra foam out of the way, just the way that the bracket can do what it's supposed to the best of its ability. Now that the foam is out of the way, we can install the front bracket. I'm not going to use glue on this. It's a really tight fit. You have to kind of wedge it in there, but you can open up these flanges a little bit if you need to. They're going to bend right back. I usually bend them back before I install it, but even if you don't, once you tighten the bolt down, everything's going to get pulled right into place. Just get the hole lined up, and there it is. Now this back one, with how broken it is, I'm going to show you this extra crack here again. I am definitely going to use glue on this one. I like to use professional grade plastic repair adhesive. This brand is called Fuser. They do a lot of auto body plastic repair stuff. This is the 152 version of their epoxy adhesive. You can get a mixing tip, but for small projects like this, I'll just dispense a little amount and take a popsicle stick and mix it up by hand. But any sort of plastic adhesive, epoxy, it's going to do the job for you. This Fuser adhesive, it mixes up just like your standard epoxy. You have about 5-10 minutes of working time. Now I started here. There's that crack, so I got the adhesive inside the crack, pushed it together, and now I'm smoothing adhesive all along the outside of it. I'm also going to get all the exposed surface areas where the bracket's going to touch off. That way I get as much contact to strengthen it. This is going to turn out really good. You'll see it later. So here's that back bracket. Kind of the same thing as the front. You might need to bend up some flanges to get it in there. With the broken mount, you kind of want to try and get the hole where it's supposed to be. It might not be there to see where it's supposed to be. We might be able to reference the passenger side or the driver's side. This is the passenger side. Now that I've got the bracket in place, I like to go around all the edges and kind of press some of the adhesive in and kind of overlap it just to give it as much strength as it possibly can have. I also try to minimize the adhesive on the surfaces where the bolt goes in and where it touches the door panel. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You'll see here I try to scrape it off that surface. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside, although maybe not quite as successfully. But just trying to have a flat surface for the bolt and the attachment point. Here you go, it's all done, it's glued in. Give it 30 minutes, it'll be pretty stiff. Stiff enough to install probably. I wouldn't be jumping on it or anything for a day or two. This front one fits nice too. Now when you go to install this back end, it's just like everything else. Do everything backwards from how you did it before. Here's the showing it. This is a couple weeks later. Everything is nice and solid. You can see when I push on it, it moves the armrest. Nothing's moving. It's really good.